Howdy, plugs. How you doing? Hope you're doing good. Charlie, what's up, brother? I got Paco and Cisco in here already. Wait a minute. Okay, why is that thing not changing back? There we go. Jason, how you doing, man? Gangbangers. Get that out of there. Mark the Berg Hunter, Martin Smith. Boop, boop, boop. How y'all doing tonight? Oh, man. Greg, how you doing? Oh, Jesus. Frankie, how you doing? Hey, Mark, why don't you get on up here? And Charlie, you haven't been up here in a while. Come on up. Oh, man. Paco, Jack, and Cars. Shannon, how you doing? Oh, man, you're tired, huh, Frankie? Off work. I haven't done that since 2014, damn it. But they switched me. I'm old enough now. They switched me from SSDI to standard Social Security. So now I can actually work again if I want to. John, Finders Keepers, welcome. 12 in the house. Oh. Pat. Thank you, Pat.
What's up, Bill?
Hey, Mark, how you doing?
Doing good yourself?
Not bad, not bad. Oh, just waiting for the weather to change here. It's still freaking windy. I want winter to, be over with.
Oh, I hear you.
Mr. Metal Detectors, hello.
Hey, Randy.
Get your first name, Mr. Metal. But Randy, how you doing?
Hey, Petey.
House. Reed. Been a long time, brother. Good to see you.
Yeah, John. I'm in an igloo. I cut my hair and it's just a mess, and I don't want to show it.
See, that's why I just shaved mine off. You don't got to worry about it. It's the same every time. Jim, how you doing? Yeah, I used to be able to trim my hair and stuff years ago. Then it got to where I couldn't. Rusty Fines, welcome. People, if you don't know Rusty Fines, go over, sub his channel, watch his video, give him a thumbs up. Man, his first video, some great items.
Nice.
He killed it. Pat, how you doing?
What's going on, guys?
Hey, buddy.
Getting through another day. Yesterday, the doctors finally gave me some antibiotics.
Yay.
About an hour and a half ago, they gave me some pain meds.
There you go. Some good ones.
If I start to drift off on y'all, just knock me on out of here.
No problem. Understood.
In the meantime, I got a joke for you. What does a robot do after sex? Nothing. He just nuts and bolts.
Oh Jesus! Oh my God!
I need a drum set. Okay,
Nothing
the
but-
pain pills are working.
Yeah.
Reed, I'm with you, man. The weather here, cold, windy, nasty. It's just Danny boy.
Bill.
Welcome.
Bill, can I show something? I found this metal
course.
detector and I have no clue what it is.
Let's get you up here. Now, if I can do this solo layout.
Okay.
What do you got, brother?
Oh, here we go. Okay, now it's hollow. One end does come off.
Damn. Hi, Tony. You know, somebody else found one of those, and
I
I
thought
thought
that was
it was a hair curler.
I thought that was a thing that held like a little prayer scroll or something. But the one
Good.
I've seen before didn't have holes in it. So when I saw the holes, I thought, is that for like a travel Parmesan cheese shaker or something?
no, that
Charlie.
what Pat says that's what I saw. It was a religious thing, but it didn't have the holes in, but it's pretty close to
Yeah.
being identical.
Yeah, and it's about 2 3/4 inches long.
Yeah.
Now, Shannon says maybe a toothpick holder, but then if you shook it, like 5 or 6 toothpicks would come out.
Oh,
Well,
yeah,
none at
I
all.
see it now with the holes. Yeah. Oh, who cares now? It was found out.
Or actually, maybe the insides are gone and it was toothpick sharpener. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh man, how you guys doing?
Good. How are
Good
you doing,
yourself?
Charlie?
Doing good, doing good. I'm fighting an addiction right now.
Let me
Fighting
see him.
addiction
Let
Yeah.
me see him.
and gooey's.
No, I just bought the Xterra.
Oh,
I don't even know why.
Well, hey, for the price, it goes deep. It has a lot of settings for the price. So,
Yeah, I still got to figure out the Manicore.
well, figure the Xterra out first, and maybe it'll help you figure out the Manicore.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
not
I
much
don't know.
that.
I have no idea.
I mean, everybody I've seen that's had one so far, they all love them.
Yeah.
They've been
Hey,
doing
Marty.
great with them.
Hearing some good stuff about it.
Yeah, go over and watch Mike if he signals videos on setting it up.
I do, Frankie. I still got them.
Oh, there's a sweet buttery goodness.
Oh my god.
Yeah, sometime next month you'll be getting chocolate peanut butter gooeys.
Hey, NorCal.
You guys are killing me. That diet's just straight out the window.
Hi, NorCal. Whoa, you're gonna get
Okay. Pat said he'll be right back. He had to plug the laptop in. What's
So-
going on, Frankie, Shannon, Rusty Fines? Is that that's Russell Tucker, isn't it?
Yeah,
I think. Yeah.
he put out
NorCal.
the first great video, I tell you.
Hey, Bugsy.
Reed, a new bike. What happened to the other one? I missed something there. Did you?
Yeah, I was going to say something, Bill.
Are you
Let me
serious,
see.
Paco? It doesn't come with. I didn't know it didn't come with headphones.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah,
a
but it's
Bluetooth.
any little
and you can
curves I
probably
can
buy
get.
some cheap Bluetooth earbuds or headphones to pair with it. So
Oh, okay. I'd rather wear the earbuds, anyways.
yeah.
Randy,
Reed, tell us what happened to your bike. I mean, you're getting another one. You just getting another bike. So,
Yeah, he said something about insurance.
what's up, NorCal?
oh no.
Happy to read the bike.
I don't know.
know.
He just said he's maybe getting a new one and something about insurance. So, like, bummer.
Now he's not going to
You
tell
can
us.
pair headphones. Yeah, I know you can pair the 7 and 900 with it, but they're also being Bluetooth. Of course, then you got to get the right frequency for the Bluetooth too.
Well, the other thing too, you can run the coils off the Noxes on it.
Yeah, I
That's
know.
pretty cool.
So you can throw that little 6-incher on there, and
Yeah.
yeah, the ML85 105s. That's for the 700
Tom.
and 900. Yeah. Hi, Tom. Um,
And the wife's gonna kill me. That's all I know.
Yes, she is.
I'm so mad. Hey, Tom.
yeah, I bet she wasn't happy when you paid for 2 mana cores, huh?
Oh boy.
She
By the
doesn't-
way, have you sold that, or have you sold the second one, or have you got enough?
No, it's people are like emailing me like, yeah, maybe. I'm not doing the maybes.
Yeah.
Dave wants to buy it. PA Relic Hunter, he wants to buy it, and I think I'm just gonna go ahead and sell it to him at this
There
point.
you go. I mean, I wouldn't even buy a mana core if I had the money, because it'd take me forever to never to learn it. So,
Oh, no, yeah. I mean, I haven't even messed with half of the stuff in it.
so that's why I like the Xterra. It's cheap. It's turn on and go. You can make adjustments. It's got enough adjustments,
Yeah.
It's got everything I wanted that the Vanquish didn't have.
I'm interested to see it in the water, in the salt water, see how it does.
No, I'm not reading that.
Oh, hey. Alicia, Charlie's wife let him get an Xterra Pro. You should let Danny get an Xterra Pro.
There you go, Danny.
You owe me, Danny.
Hey, Robert, how's it going?
Yeah,
David's a good guy.
he is. Trevor's a good guy.
Bugs. Oh, man. Oh.
Oh, stop it, Charlie. Now you got me started already.
Yeah, guys, don't start yawning, please.
I'm
Marty
trying not
B, how you doing?
Hey, Marty. Yeah, binders. It's like people using that 6-inch coil makes me think, do they even? Never mind. Pat's back. Doing good, Robert. Hope you're doing well, bud. Hey, Tony.
Yeah, but even that, the ML85 for like $140 for a pair of headphones, Shannon. They're not cheap. But a good set of earbuds you can pick up for $30-40. Bluetooth.
I tell you, those, the ones that come with the Manicore or the 7s and 9s, even the 6 or the 6 and the 800s, I like them. They're really good. They're comfortable, but I'd rather have the earbuds because they're not as heavy. Your head's not sweating. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And I like to only have one in so I can hear what's going on around me. You can always put one headphone up, but
Okay, Reed, see you later. Yeah, I never liked headphones. I mean, because my first experience with headphones on a metal detector was the old Bakelite. It was actually hardwired to the machine. It didn't have a speaker built in. And it was during the summer, so my ears were sweating. And, you're like me, Charlie. It's like you got a pretty good sized head. And, back in the day, they did not make headphones to really fit anybody except
right.
little people. So you got these hot Bakelite rubbing your ear, and after an hour you're freaking miserable.
Hey, Dennis, Mr. Jim Steele.
That was a very polite way to say Charlie's got a big head.
Oh, I didn't
Cool.
Does anybody know?
Roundabout way, yeah. Huh?
That was cool.
So Russell, Rusty finds there's Bluetooth on the Legend. Do you have Bluetooth on the Legend, Mark?
Hey, Frank.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yep.
If you got Bluetooth, Rusty, you should be able to just figure out what frequency it is and look it up on Amazon. They got tons of earbuds. Because I tell you, I love the
Had to think
earbuds.
for a minute.
even when I used wired, I used earbuds with an extension. So, Dennis, how you doing?
Hey, Dennis.
Jim says, Dennis, my digger showed up today. That's cool.
Excuse me. So, Charlie, when was the last time you got out and hunted?
I've been hitting some just county lots and parks at lunchtime. I went what was it, Saturday? I went out with John CZ Kid to the beach and we compared some signals. I got to put the video up. But I tell you that Manicore, it hit some really deep targets. Now, do I want to dig that deep every time? I don't know.
No.
This, when you guys see how far my scoop was in the ground for this earring, it wasn't even a precious. I mean, it was a copper earring, but it sounded really good. But that thing was down there.
Yeah. Well, it's like that's what I said. If I got a 700, a 900, or a Manicore, and here or back in California, I don't even want to try to dig beyond 10 inches because it just freaking the ground,
Mhm. Yeah.
And then, like you said, go 15 inches in hard packed soil and come up with a copper earring. Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Yeah. I swear I was digging so deep I thought I seen rice paddies. I swear.
Well, it's like when I was hunting this old park back home, guy was out there when the Knox 800 first came out, and he got a dime signal 10 inches down.
Awesome, Randy.
But it was in hard pan because it was along a walkway. And he dug it. It took him like 45 minutes to get to that signal. And it was a wiped SLQ. I mean, it was nice. All I could see was the 27 on it. So it was a 1927 SLQ. But all that work for a wiped SLQ. Yeah.
I dig that.
If it was in better shape, I could see it. But it's like, damn.
Here, and I don't get it because Pensacola is so old. We just can't find it because everything's sand. Everything's buried super deep. Even in
yeah, like your video when you did the beach after 4 feet of sand got wiped off of it, and you're finding all them old silver.
Yeah.
Shane, the blind treasure hunter, welcome.
Hey, Shane.
Hey, Shane.
What about you guys, Bill, Mark? You guys been out?
Yeah.
The weather here's been so crappy. Just cold and windy in my section of town. So even though I do go out, I don't have a sock or any way to cover my microphone and my camera. I couldn't even do a video.
That wind. Yeah, I got out yesterday and Monday.
Oh yeah.
Yesterday was Monday.
Yeah.
Ooh. Friday I got out. That was it. Yeah, so yesterday and Friday I got out. Quite a nice little bit, a little silver here and there. IHP.
IHP. I love the IHPs, man.
A V nickel. No, I'm just kidding, Charlie. Sorry.
Oh,
I couldn't, man. I
that's
couldn't
wrong.
pass
That's
it up. buddy.
wrong right there, Mark.
I couldn't pass it up. No,
Tom-
V nickel.
Tom Riley says, "Hey Randy, at least you gave him the right address, not like Tom gave Charlie the old address." I sent Tom his win, the pinpointer, the Garrett Carrot, and unfortunately, it was on an email link that we had been using to communicate back and forth, and it was his old address that I saw, and I sent it to that. That got returned. Now I'm waiting for it to get back so I can send it back out to him.
Well, that's good. I got
Don't feel
returned.
bad.
Make up it.
Yeah.
I want something from Outhouse Otis, and before I could get my address to him, Pat gave my old address, but Pat has my new one anyways, but he gave him my old address. He told me, he goes, "Hey, it came back. Is this your address?" I went, "No."
No.
Oh, Dennis, nice, a pocket watch. So one thing I haven't dug yet. I dug a whole clock, but not a pocket watch.
Dug pieces of one, but never a whole one.
I think Mark remembers when I dug that big old freaking clock that time.
There he
There he
is.
is.
Back.
He's back.
Hey, man,
There I am.
man.
The trick is to plug in your laptop.
No.
Oh, awesome, Randy.
The trick for me, Pat, is always remembering turn the camera on.
Yeah.
I've got a crappy power cord. It's taped up here, and if I hit it wrong, it disconnects. So I've always got to watch that black box to make
Good night,
sure the
Shannon.
green light is on.
Catch you later,
But-
Shannon.
And I'm in that kind of mood where I thought the green light was actually real and not just in my head. No. I had a great idea today too, man. I think I might make some butter dopies. Just to see how that works. Start passing those around in the community. Yeah.
Me first? Me first?
Right. Included with every sticker pack.
Yeah.
Only eat one at a
Right.
time. It's like, I've had 6 of these in cups.
Oh, good. That's like Pat. We were talking about the Delta 8 gummies.
Yeah.
There's one company out there, and I was looking. I turned Bean onto it, but I looked down, and it was only $26. 20 gummies, 175 milligrams each.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa! Whoops!
Yeah.
So I got back and I told her, "You're gonna want to cut these up and not take a whole one."
Oh yeah, at least in quarters.
Yeah.
Like growing a comb over. What? What do you mean?
I could just tell, Shane.
Yeah, Shane. What are you saying there, buddy?
Maybe he thinks your mustache is too long.
How can he tell?
Yeah, that's what I want to know.
He's got sharp ears. He can probably hear my hair rustling in the breeze. Oh, good stuff. So yes, as long as my little light stays on, I'll be good. I can already tell I'm going to finally sleep tonight. Yay!
That's good news, buddy.
I'm telling you.
Oh, congrats, man.
It's been
Yeah.
a workout, but again, like I say, I put myself in this position. So, you reap what you sow kind of thing.
Yeah, but tooth pain is like that's
Oh,
I've had broken bones, I've had all kinds of stuff, but tooth pain is just no.
Yeah. When I was trying to get the pain meds today, and the little office girl is like, "Oh, I've had tooth pain before. I know exactly how you feel." It's like, unless you've had a hole in every tooth, you don't know jack.
Hey, Tony.
So get the doctor on the phone.
Hey, Tony.
That's like nails on a chalkboard when somebody goes, "Oh, I know what you're going through." No, you don't. You don't. You have no clue.
No,
You may have an idea, but you have no clue. Yeah.
I'm
Right.
surprised nobody's used nails on a chalkboard as one of them SMR videos there.
There is. There is. Trust me, I went looking.
Oh. Yeah, if somebody gave me an alarm clock that made that sound, I'd shoot him.
We also had a root canal last week, Pat. He feels for you, buddy.
Root canals are nasty. And
Yeah.
everything that I ever ended up having root canaled
Go on.
has now since gone bad, And the doctor was like, "Well, we could bring you in and pull the teeth that are bothering you now, and then you can come back on May 4th and we'll pull the rest of them." It's like, I don't want to walk through that valley twice.
No way.
Get the infection gone and keep me out of pain until the 4th. I'll be okay, man.
Yep.
Well, Frank's offering to help you, Pat. He's got a pair of pliers.
You're gonna need something bigger than that to knock me out with.
Everybody say hi to Cynthia, our number one cheerleaders here.
Cynthia,
Awesome, Dennis. I'm glad you're using that thing, man. When Dennis was up here, my wife gave him a miniature crock pot. It was like perfect for
Yeah.
the van. You know what I mean? So
My wife has one that's 3 of those miniature crock pots in a row.
Mhm.
So when we like go to people's, house parties where you bring stuff, she'll have one with like the little beanie weenie cocktail franks in it, and another one that has meatballs, and another one with little chicken wings, and bring the full spread. Thing is great for camping too.
yeah, absolutely.
My wife can cook, but y'all have seen Exhibit A.
Well, I'm Exhibit A through Z, pal.
Shit, you losing too much weight, man. You're probably as light as a wish now. Damn.
Are you kidding me? These things are killing me.
Blackbird, how you doing?
I weighed myself when I went to go and pick up the medicine, and I can tell I have not been eating right or well. 192.
Wow.
I haven't been this weight in over 20 years.
Wow.
It's it's been a long, long time.
Hey, Don. Hey, Blackbird. I need to get some of what you got then.
I'll tell you what, man, if I had better teeth, I'd be at my flirting weight right now. Like, hey, girl.
Plugs wants to know how tall are you, Pat?
I'm 5'8". The average size of your typical Italian woman. Because, well,
Hi, Dawn. And he used to be an Italian woman. But
yeah, I used to be. They told me my whole life I was Italian. I had a Nani Chiazzo. Dad was her son. It's like, yeah, you're Italian. Everything. And I go and do that 23andMe thing, and I'm like, less than 18% Italian. Like, oh, well, it turns out I'm mostly English. So, pip, pip.
And then
Whatever else
Mom wasn't around, she said it's raining out. Wear your jacket.
Now I've got to get used to saying things like cracking good and
Tony.
stuff like that.
How you doing?
Cheerio.
Yeah,
Tony with
Cheerio,
Frozen
Fruit
here.
Loops,
Tom
whatever
Howard,
you
she's
got.
like, "Whoa,
Uh-huh.
I get the munchies. I'll eat it all.
bird." Got 30 people in the house. Whoa.
Nice.
Way to go, Bill.
Heck yeah.
John wants to, John's stating that, I'm wondering when getting teeth pulled became so expensive.
Uh,
It's freaking ridiculous. Now, I've got a buddy whose kid just became a dentist, okay? And as a starting first-year dentist hiring on with a place, gets $220,000 a year for starting out.
wow.
Wow.
No wonder.
then-
it's so expensive.
And then imagine what they get for the upsells. The crowns, the caps, the root canals, the pullings, the full dentures, the clop in, the 4-post. Yeah. They on the take. They making bank.
Oh, you bet they are.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I knew a guy back home. He's got to be dead now because he's old when I had him do it. But they wanted $4,500 to replace my dentures. And I went, the guy I worked with, he goes, handed me a phone number. He goes, call this guy. He rents a little office over off Side Street. There's no name on the door, no nothing. So I called the guy, told him what I needed. He said, come on over. Took all the measurements. He goes, they'll be here tomorrow. So I go back to what do I owe you? He goes, $235.
You know, if we had all just listened to Herbie the Elf, I want to be a dentist. Herbie doesn't want to be an
But
elf.
I asked him, I
No
go,
wonder dentists get fucking paid.
but this guy made dentures all his life, and he was pissed because as a denture maker, he didn't make that much. But the dentists and the oral surgeons are the ones who made all the money off of them.
Mm-hmm.
So he goes, I got the molds, I got the plastic. He goes, believe me, I'm making good money on this. Took
Mm-hmm.
them all between me and doing them an hour and a half. His office rent was $150 a month. He goes, believe me, I make money.
You pay him what he asks and tip him a 12-pack.
You got it. Yeah,
like
exactly.
Tony says his dentist has a mouthful of gold teeth. He looks like an Asian flavor when he's. Oh man,
I wouldn't know. I wouldn't want to go to a dentist with a mouth full of gold teeth.
Mm-mm.
You know, that's like for the ladies in the audience. You want to go to a gynecologist that wears a pinky ring? You know, like, hey, girl, put your feet up in them stirrups. No.
I want to find that dentist with the gold teeth. Invite him someplace where he's got to go down a dark alley.
All right.
Yeah,
Hey, we
what
got
happened to
30
teeth?
plus people in here and like 17 thumbs up from what I can see. So people need to get on that thumbs up wagon.
what's up,
Hey,
Jeremy?
I see 24 now. All right.
Keep digging. How you doing?
Well, anything besides being a full-time YouTuber that everyone seems to want to be. I don't want to be a full-time YouTuber.
No, no. I don't want to be a dentist. Nope.
I don't want to grow up. I want to be a Toys R Us kid.
That's it.
There you go.
Yep. I wish I was an Oscar Mayer wiener.
It's the men's.
That's what I'd really like to
Thanks for
be.
being here. 35 people in the house.
If I was an
Nice.
Oscar Mayer wiener, everyone would have to bite me.
Oh man.
Hey, Jeff.
We used to
Hey,
say,
there you go, Pat. Tom's got a cousin that lives in Ocala that's a dentist.
A
Has
little
his
late
own
now.
dentist.
I'm already signed up with these people. Even if I back out, I owe them 9,000.
Wow.
ouch.
Oh.
Ooh,
Hey, Loretta.
just be cool.
Jeff, what's going on, buddy?
Sweet.
Just be cool.
Jim Steele wants to be a gigolo, like one of those Tickle Me Elmos, only it's a Tickle Me Scroto. Yeah.
I tickled Elmo and got 20 years.
I don't know what you're talking about there, Danny. It's disturbing, buddy.
Chat is flying by.
There he is.
Me. Okay, good.
Oh, man.
Jeremy says he's almost at 1,000 again, guys.
Sweet.
You'll get there and go over. I mean, man, I noticed it. For the longest time, my number stayed the same. And all of a sudden, it went up 20, dropped 30, went back
Yeah.
up 25,
Mhm.
dropped 35. It's like good old YouTube and their freaking algorithm games.
Jason, do you see what Jason put?
Yeah, BC.
That's a good one.
Silver in the hair, gold in the teeth, and crystals in the kidney.
Oh,
We laugh because it's true.
Right?
Nuggets in your pants.
uh, oh.
Rob.
Hey, Rob.
Hey, Rob.
Thank you, Rob. We are a motley looking crew.
Mr. Flathunder, what's up?
Oh,
Ding-ding-ding-ding.
the second
Dig
banana.
up the Carolinas. What's up, my friend?
Ooh.
I cannot get over YouTube taking away over 400 subs in 3 years. Wow.
Oh,
It
Oh
sucks.
God. I can't remember the guy's name. I used to watch this one metal detecting channel. He had 27,000 subs. He's a disabled guy in South Carolina, if I remember right. He's a biker.
I know who you're talking about, Bill.
You know who I'm talking about? Remember,
Yeah.
he's gone for like a month because his car broke down. They took like 17,000 subs away from him in a month.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, and he
Yeah, I
never
remember him.
recouped from that. And now the channel, he just shut down the channel.
Wasn't he called the disabled detectorist?
Yes, the disabled.
Yeah.
Within a month that happened?
Within a month, yeah, it was like boom. They just nailed him.
I've not yet, Jeremy.
Nice
I'm gonna
book.
bounce, guys. I got some stuff I got to work out on my 3D printer for tomorrow.
Oh, Mark.
Yep.
There you go, man.
Okay,
Do it up.
What?
And
What,
here
Charlie?
it
What did I say
comes.
now?
You're taking off.
Oh.
Rob's
Nardo,
here.
I'll stick around a little longer.
All right.
Yeah, no, don't leave. Don't leave, Mark.
Well, you guys take care. I'm out of here.
Bye.
Come in.
Rob's here. Full
Chuckles,
hand
it's good,
going
it's
down.
good seeing you up here, Chuckles. Pat, how are you doing, sir?
Better now that I have medicine.
Oh, you got some drugs?
I got antibiotics yesterday. I got pain pills today. But here's the thing. Still no appointment until May 4th. They gave me 12 pain pills.
Well, that's why I said come over here. By the time you drive over here, I'll have you an emergency appointment with my dentist.
Yeah, well, I'd still be on the hook with these people for $9,000. So,
Well, you didn't
You know.
prepay, did you?
See you later,
No.
Dennis.
but it's in the contract.
Oh, you
Since
actually
they
signed a freaking contract?
since they've already taken the stuff and are having the dentures made.
Oh, so you're gonna have them all pulled?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And that was after consulting with 3 of their doctors
Hey,
and
Dennis.
looking at things closely, which was really gross.
Have a good night. I mean, Pat, that happened to one of my teeth. The one he had to take out got infected, and just with one being infected, I was freaking miserable. But I'm telling you, as soon as he put me on antibiotics, or as soon as he pulled the tooth and put me on antibiotics, same thing. I had all that pus and shit come out of my mouth, but within 2-3 days, I started feeling better. Antibiotics are a wonderful thing.
Mm-hmm.
Charlie,
It's always worth it at night.
Denise really liked the Compton shirt.
Oh, really?
Oh, she loved it, Charlie.
It's gonna wear it Sunday.
Oh, that's
Compton?
great. I think you should.
Huh?
Straight out of Compton? What?
Oh, here. Wait.
Straight out of butter gooey cakes.
That's great.
That is
That's
awesome. Hey, if any of you run into Sherry Lynn Martin on any stream or whatever, please tell her to email me her address. And she won that first duck race, or one of the duck races for being in the stream last week. I'm trying 2 new duck races now on my Sunday morning stream. One for everybody that's in the Monday night premiere is going to get a chance to win a silver coin. And then the last duck race I did the Sunday before, I'm leaving that duck race up and then entering all those people into the first Sunday race. And those will be the 2 races you don't have to be there to win. And she won one of those 2 races. And I went to her page, and she's got one of those Brad Alpha Ninja pages with absolutely nothing on it. And I can't get a hold of her.
Hi, Tin Man. Hi, come out, Swam.
Hey, Vernon. Hey, Tin Man.
Sherry Lynn, yeah.
There you
she-
go, Rusty Fines. That's a good idea.
Yeah, I tried to get hold of her. Yeah, nothing.
That's true, Russell. That is a good idea.
Mr. Vernon, good evening. Well, I was supposed to meet Rob from Mainly Dirt Fishing over in Orlando this weekend, but Menardo doesn't have a vehicle still, and I'm going on five weeks now, almost 6 weeks without this being resolved yet.
I offered you $100 to take my car.
Right about now, Pat. Right about now, Pat. If Denise would drive me over there, that's looking really good right now.
Dude, you let me know. I'll schedule to get a new battery. We'll be cool.
Oh, you're not driving it right now?
Oh, no, I'm driving it. I just want to keep the battery that's in it. I get you one of them cheap Walmart bastards to drive off in.
Oh god.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I'll hook
Now
up that
that's a
golf cart
friend.
battery for you.
That's the other side of the boat.
That car is so small, Pat, I probably could run on a golf cart battery.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, I had I cleared it with Shane Ohio River first because he's one of the co-founders of Monday Digs, and I asked him if he cared that I would run a giveaway on Sunday morning, strictly for the people on my Monday live premiere that they left a comment during the premiere, and I could chat with them, and since it's his show, he organized it. And he said, "Man, I think that's a great idea. Give people more incentive to come to your Monday Digs." So last week, the first week I did it was 40, and this week was 47. So I think it worked exactly the way I wanted it to work.
Yep.
I
Good
was
news.
talking with Charlie earlier about giving the people on my early show stream a code word to say during your stream afterwards, that you could pull that code word up in a random comment picker thing, with that particular word in it. And then anybody that's come over from my stream to your stream would be eligible for one more prize from my stream.
I got you.
Just to
It's
see
all
if we
about
can
the
get
interactive.
more of
got
the people going over there and enjoying that fun and saying, you know what? I don't feel like taking a normal walk in a park today, honey. I got stuff to do.
Mr. Metal Detectors, I'm almost to that point getting an e-bike. Let me tell you. Denise goes, well, I told her I wanted to go to Orlando this weekend. She goes, well, how the hell are you going to get there? You going to walk or take an Uber? I go, well, I was going to buy an e-bike and leave you that for the weekend and take your card. She looked at me like, don't even think about it.
I love
Hey,
my
Dad.
e-bike.
Hey, Mary.
Hello, Cad Corn Hunter.
PA Patriot, howdy.
Hey, PA Patriot.
Hello, Miss
Hey,
Mary.
Dave.
Hey,
I'm
PA
Zaxxon. Hello.
Patriot.
Hello, Dave.
Mr.
Zaxxon.
Zaxxon. No, we're Memorex right now, Zaxxon.
Yeah.
If you would have started talking about who was on that live stream, Quarter Hoarder again, we would have been Memorex.
Hey, Dave.
Mr. Tony's here. Good evening, Tony.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Plugs for Days has a few vehicles for sale, Rob.
Ooh.
None of them run, probably. but
What
he's
car do you
got
have for sale,
It's
Plug?
Rich is on here, not Dave.
Yeah, Denise is already Denise just for me has already ruled out motorcycles.
Even one with a sidecar, because they're a lot more stable. And you can carry groceries and junk in them.
Throw your detector in there.
Look pretty
Gee,
cool pulling up to
Hunter.
the club meeting with your girl
Thank
beside you.
PA
There you
Ralph
go.
Hunter says it's Rich there tonight. Well, good evening, Rich.
Yep.
Hey,
Up,
what a
Shane,
motley
Ohio
looking
history.
crew. That's the second time we've heard that today.
What's going on, Shane?
Zaxxon says I was on 2 other lives that never started. Oh, we're started here.
Plug says he's got a 56 Lincoln Mark II. That's a nice boat.
Oh, cool.
I didn't have one that old. I had a 74 Lincoln Mark II.
Wonder how many yards to the gallon that gets.
Well, all I know is the 74 Mark II was long enough, 4 corners, Nevada, Arizona, all that. Well, the front end hit state line 3 hours before I hit the state line driving it. It was like 23 feet long. Jesus.
My parents 69 Olds 98 Regency, from the back window edge to the trunk lid was something like 16 to 18 inches. Was just the trunk and then
Wow,
the trunk
Mary.
started, and that was like another 5 feet long. That literally had one of those 6-body trunks on it. And like you said, Bill, even though it was one of the longest cars ever made, with that 455 Oldsmobile rocket engine, you could chirp it into second gear with that tank.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that Lincoln had like a 490 in it or something. I mean, it was just insanely huge. Like they say, past everything but a it only got like 6 miles to the gallon.
Ohio River Shane, who the hell invited you to this chat? Rob on a motorcycle, LOL, I would pay to see that.
That's
I
it.
actually had one when I was in college. Of course, that was a long time ago.
Mary said, Rob, I'm not gonna.
I was going to say 6 miles to the gallon ain't bad when it was only 23 cents a gallon.
Oh yeah. That wasn't,
Mary, I probably
didn't
would.
care.
Yeah. Ask Pat. He's driven over this side of the state. Denise would never let me get a motorcycle over here.
I wouldn't want to ride a motorcycle over there, and I'm an experienced rider. Hey, JP. Good to
I
see
will tell
you,
you this.
JP.
I will tell you this, guys. Kimberly's so fun because she's when she gets on a roll, she can curse like a sailor. And
Oh,
let
yeah.
me tell you something. When she's on this highway over here, oh, it's hilarious listening to her in that truck.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, JP, check your email, bud.
Ooh. Did you graduate with Fred Flintstone and Barney Rubble? That's Shane asking that.
Wow.
Wow, PA Patriot says Jim Steele won a Beast Box magnet on my giveaway. Man, I'm telling you, Jim, you are no longer the sad sack loser, lovely loser. We're gonna put Petey Sandigger into that spot.
Can do. Good to
Shane's offering to give you a ride there,
Okay,
Rob.
dude, thanks for being here.
What's that, Charlie?
Shane, Find Treasure Hunter said, Rob, just jump on my back and I'll give you a piggyback ride wherever you want to go.
I'm there. I'm there.
And this is from a guy who's never actually seen your size.
It's great.
Well, that was another thing I liked about Shane. Both Shanes, Blindy and ORH, are one's just a little bit shorter than me and one's just a little bit taller than me. So it's a good picture, Troy. It's not like standing next to Gene and his son. That it's like standing next to an NBA 7-foot center or something.
Right?
It would have been great in the videos if you just kept calling them Lurch.
PA Patriot Proctor sitting in the ER, guys, ticker issues. And wishing you the best, bud.
Mm-hmm.
Evening, Can Do. Welcome.
Yeah,
you're
Dave,
a
I'm
lightweight.
going.
You're a lightweight, Jason. 230 pounds. Got you beat.
Rich wants to know, is anybody going to Coming Out Swinging?
Yeah.
You going, Mark?
Yep.
And over
Yep.
the 300s.
Ohio
I'm gonna
Shane
go.
says,
Yeah.
standing next to Wee Diggit is Gandalf and the Three Hobbits.
It's true. And Gene Jr. is just as tall as him.
I tell
BC
you
Treasure
what,
Trails, I got you beat, buddy. Charlie used to have you beat too.
Ohio
but
Shane
Charlie's
can
been
put away
losing
the
weight.
food like an 8-foot tall linebacker, though. My wife loves him. He don't leave nothing behind, man.
Shane, I saw that thumbnail, and like I say, I was in my Metal Technic Club meeting last night, and it was really loud, and I was watching on my phone. It was really small, and I thought that was Gene out there with Shane, and I looked at the picture, and I said, man, the only person I know that's that tall is Gene. And I guess it was, but standing next to us, it was like Gandalf and the Three Hobbits. That's what it looked like.
Plugs, I'm 5'8" as well, buddy.
I'm gonna have I'm gonna have four pieces of mail on my mail call on Sunday stream.
Okay,
Nice.
so
I
this
got
week,
I got two phenomenal pieces of mail. One yesterday and one today. Pat, did we meet Otis for the first time on your Wednesday Zoom?
Yeah.
Well, where do you see the little gift he made me for being his first subscriber? It's phenomenal. I'm gonna show it off Sunday.
yeah, I finally got my prize from Otis.
How tall is Gene? What is Gene? 6'5", 6'7"?
At least 6'5". Yeah, Shane says the same thing, at least 6'5".
Oh. I think JP's got him beat then. I think Mrs. JP is like 6'5", and he's taller than her.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, dog is my co-pilot's got us all beat. He's 6'8", 345 pounds. So.
Yep.
Nathan's that big?
Yes, he is.
Well, I'll tell you
Apparently
something.
Blackwater's tall too.
He carries that weight well then, because he looks pretty evenly proportioned.
Yeah. But I mean, this week, if it's Gandalf and the Three Hobbits, what's going to be next week? Pitch Black and the Seven Big Honkies?
I would say ouch to Mary's comment about Shane, but Mary, you just go right on picking on Shane. That way you're not picking on me.
Okay, I was wrong. Mrs. JP's only 6 foot. Okay.
Wow.
Wow.
Well, still taller than me. I'm like looking up at everybody.
I'm 6'5", so. Used to
And
be
you know,
taller.
though, I have two cousins. I have a cousin who's named Robert Clark, and then his brother Murray, my dad's brother's kids, and they're 6'3" and 6'4". My dad was 6 foot. His brother was 6'1", but yet my maternal grandparents on my mother's side, my grandfather was like 5'4", and my grandmother was 5'0". So that's unfortunately I got the maternal side height, or lack of.
I'm only 5'2".
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm 5'2".
You look
And that's
taller
in
than that.
heels.
And that's in heels.
Right, Bill? I'm only 5'2". I told you that. I'm like shortest one in my family.
Evening, Tom Riley. Yeah, Tom's tall too.
Jay says Rob equals Danny DeVito. Boy, Shane likes ripping on you.
You know, he's a funny guy considering I'm taller than him.
Yeah, that's true. You got him.
Yeah, you better watch yourself. Squirt.
I don't have him by much, but Mr. Reed's here tonight.
PA, we're wishing you the best, buddy. Nothing's gonna happen, bro.
Yep.
I'd have friends come over my house and they'd meet my dad and they go, "Your dad looks a lot like Buddy Ebsen, Barnaby Jones." And my dad goes, "Yeah, well, I wish I had his money." Yeah, that's about right, Shane.
Dave, when am I leaving? Friday, as soon as I'm done as soon as Piper says she's ready to go, we're taking off. And where are we staying? We don't know yet.
Oh, see, that's my kind of trip, Mark.
Where are you going?
Come out swinging. Boyerstown.
Killer. Awesome.
Yeah, PA, get feeling better, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Piper and I are going, and it's just like I only found out last week I won a ticket, and there was no time for a hotel or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Denise and I always say, "Well, are we making reservations on the road?" I'm like, "Oh, hell no! I don't know where we're going to stop for today. What if there's something going on in that town and the hotels are full? Then we drive to the next town."
Then you call a campground because most of them have cabins for rent. That gets overlooked when people are booking hotels.
Mm-hmm.
When we were heading up to Bowling Green for we go up there every year for the NHRA Classics races. We were in the one town we normally stay at, and every hotel was booked. And the guy said it's Bonnaroo, that big music festival that's like their local Woodstock. That's called Bonnaroo in Tennessee.
Should steal.
I'm reading it out loud.
Jim's been smoking some of Pat's brownies.
You don't smoke those brownies. You snort them.
Oh no, Mary.
Wow, Mary.
Good night.
She keeps talking like that. It's just going to egg Jim Steele on.
Yeah.
It's always so nice when I'm not the crudest one in the stream.
And that's hard to do.
Yeah.
I'm proud to
It's
see
a
how
rarity.
far you've all come along. I'm glad I can be such a good influence on you.
You made a comment with Swifty Sunday morning that I was in there and I was like, wow, am I glad Pat's on his channel saying that today.
Oh, good night, Cynthia.
Good night, Cynthia.
Bye, Cynthia. You have a good night.
Yep.
Here you go, Shane.
Well, since my sweetie's going to bed, I'm going to go to bed too. If I hurt and catch her, I might get lucky. I'll see you guys later. Take care.
See you later, Mark.
Sounds good to me, Mark.
Night,
See you
Mark.
later.
Oh, God.
Hey, there's Greg. How's it going, Greg?
That'd be a hell of a lot better than hanging out with you, Mose. Hi, Greg. Trevor's here. Trevor the detector.
Uh-huh.
He's been here. He's been here.
Jim Steele says, I keep waiting for Pat to send me some brownies.
Mm.
He gave me one. He gave me one, Jim, and I tried it. And I didn't feel like it really made any difference when I was driving home from trivia that night, except that as I was driving, I was watching myself drive from outside the vehicle. So I wasn't sure how that worked.
What the hell? He's like, I'm not feeling these things at all. And then, bam. It's like, hey, I know that dude. Wait, that's me.
Oh, Charlie, do you want to I don't know if he signals first name.
Mike?
Mike?
Yeah.
Do you if you have a way of contacting him and if you want to ask him if he wants to be on the show for about a 15 or 20-minute segment in the morning, Sunday morning, that'd be great.
I don't have a way to contact him.
Okay, then I'll just try and get hold of him through the channel.
Okay.
Did you
Catch you later, Jeremy.
Jeremy, have a good night, buddy.
Hi, Jeremy.
Did you order that tonight?
I did. I was talking to Myron about the
They
mix
had
up.
meetings. They had meetings for that, Charlie.
I know. We talked about that earlier. It's like I got a problem, guys. I'm getting an addiction.
I get this text from Charlie while I'm playing trivia. Rob, I think I have a problem. I'm like, oh, is Charlie gonna have to go to meetings? And then I look down, and I go, oh yeah, he's got to go to meetings. One or two more, we're gonna have to start calling you Merrill.
I don't know why. I really there was no point in it. I just got one new machine. You know what I mean?
I know. I told Denise at the table, and I'm like, he just bought a machine 2 weeks ago, and here he is buying another one. But I got to admit, when I did a little beach hunt Wednesday on a little local beach,
3.69.
and
Hi, Refund 6.
because my light's on, Mary.
Mark, Ram Detecting. Hello.
Hey, Mark, how's it going, buddy? Rob had another auto donut experience.
So I was on this little beach, and I had 3 people come up to me and say, you know, what would it take to get into this hobby? And I'm like, well, it depends what you want to do. They go, well, what is your machine set up? I go, well, the machine's 1,000, the scoop's 100, the pinpointer's 129. I says, and they make specialty coilers, they're like 269. The guy's like, oh. And I go, but the company that makes this machine's coming out with a new machine called the Xterra Pro. And I said, it'll go underwater just like this one. They take a lot of the specialty electronics from this machine and put it into a low price machine for $269. So 3 people on the beach yesterday or 2 days ago, I recommended the Xterra instead of the Simplex because I've been recommended the Simplex now for about 1.5 years, 2 years.
Yeah.
But now that I'm a Mind Lab guy and they've got a machine that'll compete with the Simplex, I'll recommend the Mind Lab.
I honestly think it's going to be better than what the 3 that they're going to release.
You know what, Charlie? I know these companies don't do sales figures, but when you start seeing that woman that is the spokesperson for Nocta, that foreign woman, when you start seeing her doing more and more desperate rants or whatever, you'll know that the Xterra is making inroads to that Simplex.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah, she was pretty upset. She was really
yeah,
upset.
she was.
Yeah, the same thing. Sarah
I think, Charlie, you're going to start seeing Xterras all over the place, just like you saw Simplexes all over the place too.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. Yeah, yeah. That leak is knowing us. You're right, Shane. She
You see
is.
what Shane,
Right,
you see what Ohio Shane wrote?
Yeah.
She's annoying as F.
Yeah.
Yeah, even Mark just said it. Ram detecting, hands down, Xterra over Simplex.
Hmm.
Yep.
What are you eating now, Pat?
Fudge.
You're not. Those aren't your specialty fudges, are they?
Oh yeah.
He wouldn't have regular fudge, Charlie.
No.
Not wasting money on regular fudge when he can have
Oh, could you imagine if
can
he
have-
sent some gooeyes this
when he
way?
can have the magic fudge.
Yeah, if he made gooeyes and sent them up this way, I'd be
Oh,
dead.
yeah, the butter dopies. You know, my wife inside, when I go to the fridge, she's like, "What you getting?" I'm like, "I'm getting fudge," and she's like, "Are you getting regular fudge or stuff without pot?" I'm like, "No, regular." That is.
John,
2 days ago, I figured out how to infuse butterscotch pudding.
John,
Reed Dexter's 269, buddy.
Yep, 269 Reed, and they're pricing it right at the Simplex to compete head to head.
and,
John says it's be interesting to see how the new Simplex line does. I think that Xterra is going to kind of squash what they're trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
the biggest thing they did at the Simplex, other than a carbon fiber shaft on one, is they went from 12 kilohertz to 15. Still a
Well,
single
the
frequency.
carbon fiber shaft is a direct copy off of MindLab doing now their entire series in carbon fiber.
Yeah.
And I'll
So,
tell
and-
you, you have to wonder if that's going to hurt these new independent guys like Detect Ed and stuff that started their own companies to fill in a niche for that. I mean, are they going to start taking away? I mean, if your machine starts coming with carbon fiber shafts and they start coming with reinforced coils, they're going to be taking business from these other companies.
Yeah.
No, because there's still a lot of machines out there in the field that don't have the features like
Well,
that.
that's true.
So at some point, someone's like, "Okay, I can't afford this new machine, or I'm just so used to this one. Let me go ahead and do the upgrade." You know, and so there will always be a need in the market somewhere for that.
Yeah, Danny Boy
Yep.
says he thinks the new Simplex lineup's a big mistake. And then Mark Ram Detecting says, I just wait. I thought I heard an American-made machine is coming soon. Mark, from who?
Yeah.
Because I thought, now is Garrett made here in America?
The Tarsati is an American-made machine.
Hmm.
See, that's true, Pat. It just doesn't sound American.
Doesn't matter.
Well,
Well,
okay.
Every part and piece in that is sourced from America.
Yeah.
You will
Whereas
not
with-
find anything in or on that machine made any place other than America.
And
And
as
he's
far as
gone to
other American
Great
companies
lengths for that.
like Garrett has a manufacturing plant in China.
Do they
First-
really, Bill?
Yeah, First Texas, which is your Fisher, your Technetics, on their box it says made of American and foreign parts. So
Mhm.
when they have an overrun to where they can't keep up,
Yeah, Mark says he's an
parts made in
ambassador for
China.
First Texas, so take that as you may. Okay, we'll
Mhm.
take that.
Yeah, but I think doing different levels of simplex, that would be like having a Yugo sports sedan. No, it's, if
Well,
the first
I don't-
one wasn't a big hit, then
To be honest with you, you don't. I mean, I know Bill's got one, and I'm not degrading Bill here because he likes his Vanquish, but I was MindLab premiered the Vanquish in Florida at Fort DeSoto Park, and they invited all three South Florida metal detecting clubs, us, the Tampa Club, and the Inverness Club that J-Man belongs to, and members of all three clubs. We showed up at this event, and it was an absolute epic disaster, except for Phil Myers from Myers Metal Detecting saved. What's that woman's name? Debbie's name that is MindLab's USA rep. She was completely 100% unprepared and unorganized. Phil Myers saved the day, but they premiered the Vanquish there, and not a single person out of all three clubs showed any interest in that Vanquish. Why? Because everybody already had their Equinox. So what the hell did they want a machine for that was less powerful and could do less than the Equinox? I didn't understand why they went backwards and came out with a whole series of 3 machines that, one, weren't waterproof, and 2, were less powerful than the Equinox. Were they trying to go for that low price point? If they did, I think they failed, because you just don't hear. I mean, even before the Xterra got announced, you didn't hear anybody excited that they were going to go out and buy a Vanquish. Yeah, it was a good price point, but as soon as Simplex came out with a machine, they said we'll work in the water. Oh man, Knox jumped right on matching that, and this. Charlie's the one that contacted me about the 7 and the 900, and I went and watched the video because I thought Charlie was smoking Pat's brownies.
Mhm. Hi, Alicia. See, now I see comments. The Blind Treasure Hunter said you're only as good as you know your machine, and then
Yeah, there's
JP's
nothing wrong with the AT Pro Shane by Garrett. It's a proven solid machine,
yeah.
and they probably still sell a ton of them. And that machine like the back of your hand, Shane. And we watch your videos, buddy. Not only do you know that machine well, you find great stuff with that machine.
And JP's saying he uses a Bounty Hunter Quicksilver. It beeps, he digs, he finds treasure.
There you go.
Yeah, Danny boy, that would fit me perfect. Going for coins. Xterra Pro is made for pretty much coins and jewelry hunting plus beach. That would suit me fine. I mean, because any big relic, any machine's going to hit on. Any machine's going to hit on a harmonica reed, or a big old skeleton key lock down there. We've got 5 heavy locks off that 12-acre field right now, all from the mid to late 1800s, and your $100 Dr. Otech machine is going to pick those up.
Yep. But John's right. The Simplex, I mean, that was a big drawback. You can't use that machine on the beach.
Yeah.
There's so much chatter in that thing. It's crazy.
Now, has anybody tried it?
Has
Anybody tried it in freshwater?
Hi, Alicia.
I did not.
Hi, Miss Alicia.
Hello again, Alicia.
And Reed says, I still like my Chinese motorcycle. Reed, I like your Chinese motorcycle too.
Hi, Nathan.
Hot Mess Fishing, congrats on your win in fishing tech screen game over tech screen game. I always forget what those mean. Oh, the dog is my co-pilot just come in. There he is. Nathan, were your ears ringing, buddy? We were just talking about you. Shh, nobody say it again.
Dr. Hotech.
That's what Denise K uses. The woman I went to Florida Beach with. She found a set of gold grills on the beach with those.
Yeah.
That's wrong. That's on my bucket list still.
I know a lot of people in the chat have heard this before, and a lot of you haven't. Don't get gassed, okay? If you've got a machine you like, the more you learn it, the better you get at it. Getting gassed is that gear acquisition syndrome. You don't need to keep spending money on new machines. If you ain't got it, don't spend it. Dance with the one that brung you, and you will not be let down.
Yep.
That's it.
Charlie's bowing his head because it's too late for him, Pat. It's
I
already
got
too late
gassed.
Okay, dude, now, this is coming from a guy who owns 14 machines.
Hey,
But I'm saying I learned.
look at Reef 169. Reef just bought a Quest X5 not so long ago. $150 machine, and last week he got 2 Mercs with it.
Nice.
Tonight, this is Papa Ralph's Bills.
The other night, Pat and Swifty had an impromptu, and it wasn't their normal.
No, what night do you and Swifty do a show, Pat?
We do a show Friday night.
Friday
Although
night.
he may be switching to Thursday night because Friday night in his neighborhood, all the neighbors run around on their golf carts visiting each other, and he keeps getting disturbed. So we may switch to Thursdays, but for now it's still Friday. And of
Okay.
course, I'm live Sunday, 7:30 a.m. till 9, right before the Monardo show. So, and
Danny Boy, that's
I
I
may
believe
start starting earlier.
I believe Danny Boy. That's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm getting an Xterra as a backup to both my Noxes. Because look at it this way, I've got the Nox 800 now, but it's out of warranty. So when I was on the beach the other day, I did not put the control panel in the water. And I know I'm the guy always telling everybody at every stream I'm on, don't be afraid to get your Nox wet. Well, I'm afraid to get the Nox wet now. One, because it's out of warranty. This is the third control pod I'm on. And it's out of warranty now. So if I get it wet, $800 is on me. So go out and spend $270, get the Xterra, take it out in the water, have a good time with it. Stuff in Florida's waters on this coast for a ring or a coin are not deep. The Xterra is going to have no problem picking them up. It's quiet. And if it gets water in it, I just send it back, pick up my 800 and go do the dirt. I mean, so yeah, Charlie, you could take it in the water, one, without having to use that big Gainley CTX machine of yours, and then you don't have to worry about getting your Nox wet.
Well, I got the Excalibur too.
Well, that's what I meant, the Excalibur. I meant the
Yeah.
Excalibur. I always confuse that with the CTX.
Yeah, John, I bought an Xterra, buddy. John Cheesy Kids here. Oh boy.
Hi, John. You know, it's funny. I always call it the CTX, but it's the Excalibur. Charlie, when our guys go on a ring hunt, some of our ring finders, and it's in the water, if they know it's a ring in the water and it's more than a foot or two deep, the guys that have the Excalibur always bring the Excalibur for the water hunt.
Yeah. Randy
Yes,
says,
Marty,
"Knocks are wet
Marty
nuts."
says there's a fine line between collection and addiction. I think Pat and Charlie are way over that line already, guys.
I've got one machine that's a Heath kit, homemade in a wooden box. And you put this thing together and assemble it, and it weighs like 14 pounds without the batteries. But it works.
Wow, Shane says he's been using his Garrett AT Pro for 11 years now. Mark says he's got 7 at the moment, and I just sold 3 last week.
Wow.
No, I'm down to 2. I just sold my 600 to a guy in my club who is absolutely ecstatic that he's got it.
No, Mark, I did not see yours. No, Mary, no work's been done. Pretty much just been living in pain until today when they gave me pain pills. So,
Real quick, guys.
feeling
JP
groovy now.
Owensmore, Knox 800 just found a $240,000 gold nugget in Australia. JP, is that on YouTube? And if it is, can you tell us the name or the video title? Because I would love to watch that.
It's been all over the place. I've seen it on Facebook.
Oh, okay. Then
People
we
be
probably really
talking
shouldn't
about
have
it there
trouble finding
too.
it.
It's
Yeah. There was nothing wrong with the Simplex. I think it's a great machine, but I mean I think that Xterra is just giving me the end of it, unfortunately. Could
Yeah,
be wrong.
I mean,
I might be wrong.
See, Mark says the same thing. Glad you found something you like and stick with it. There you go. Shane's happy with his Garrett AT Pro. He knows how to use the buttons on it, being blind. But I
And
will
Reed
tell you
loves
this:
Simplex.
Shane, without the press buttons, Shane picked up my Knox in 5-10 minutes. And he found jewelry that night we did Clearwater Beach together.
Yeah, John, you're right. The Simplex did start the bang for your buck trend.
Yep.
Yes, it did. Yes. That's about all you can say to that. Yes, they did.
Mhm.
Jeremy just bought an E-Track today. Nice, buddy. And the Legend, I mean, that thing, when they first launched it, was not so much. But since they've done all the updates, like John's saying, you hear nothing but good talk about it. From the saltwater to to anything. It's been pretty good, been pretty impressive. Reed says, I think my Simplex has paid for itself a couple of times over. Yeah.
No, The
All
only
he
thing
finds
I
is I'm
didn't like
liking his
about the
legend,
Simplex is like
but he
what
hasn't used it in the water yet.
Finders Keeper says, the tones. I just don't like the tones of the Simplex.
Mm.
Drove me crazy. But
Bill, I have to agree. I have to agree with him. I hunted with Susie Q and her simplex that she loves. She loves it even more after the updates, just like somebody here was saying. But I didn't like the tones on it. But then again, on the Equinox, I don't like the tones in Park 2. Dalton
No.
uses Park 2. I can't stand the tones in Park 2,
I'll see,
and that's why I stay in Park 1.
in the Legend, they fixed that so you can change up the tones. I wish they would have done it with the Simplex. I would have got one of those instead of the Vanquish.
Greg's got a good comment here too. I like the Legend, but it's not replacing his Knox.
And Shane said the Legend is awesome for half the price.
Oh, I'm still here.
Okay.
Wow, Shane says he started with a Radio Shack machine. I did when I was 12 years old and I was mowing lawns for $3 to $4 a lawn. That now they charge $20. I went out and bought a $40 kids detector from Eckerd Drugstore. Pat probably remembers Eckerd Drugstores. I don't know if they had them up there in the Panhandle, Charlie.
Yeah,
No.
we had them.
You know, I was 12 years old. I spent $40 on it, and I thought I was going to go out and fight gold rings. I don't ever even remember if I found a coin with it. Oh, I got a hold of yesterday. Charlie knows this because I called him. I got a hold of the mom yesterday that let me do that one corner house commission where I found that 1930s bugle end, and she was finally home at her house that they're rehabbing. And I told her that I have a metal detector to give to her son that I won at Christmas time from mainly Dirtfish and Rob, and she's going to call me this weekend when her and her husband and her son are at the house, and I can come over with the machine and do a video of me giving him the detector that I can put on and give Rob a big shout out, Rob's channel a big shout out for one of the detector.
Awesome.
Nice, Rob.
You okay, Pat?
Alicia, all the sounds on the Simplex were annoying to me.
I'll live.
Like Shane says, sounds like you're choking a cat. To me, it's like fingers on a chalkboard. It just.
Hey, Metal AF is here. Welcome.
Yep, that's JD.
Shane's laughing at Pat. Pat, have another brownie.
Dude, it's nice to cough and not be able to feel it.
Well, I bet.
Yeah.
Smooth.
Well, guys, I put coffee on. Let me go grab a cup.
Okay.
Sody Fizz. I gotta have the Sody Fizz.
There you go.
Danny says he's trying to get used to all tones in Part 2 on the 700.
Hi, little one. Hi, little one. Hi.
I've gotten used to drinking these at room temperature.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Guido.
I tried one cold a couple days ago, and the pain was so intense.
Yeah.
It was like,
Oh,
ooh, oh goodness. I felt like slamming my head in the door.
Oh, okay, Reed. I can see that.
It's a little bit of both, Mary. I was able to make some poker chips today
Cool.
for Scuba Steve.
oh, cool.
So got chips going out to him tomorrow. And since I rebuilt a cutting head on my cutter, and it had crappy kind of grease in there that was, you know, them old plastic gears and stuff kind of shift around. So I repacked it with a high vacuum grease that's actually used for sealing when you're putting a vacuum pressure on something. and now everything is so tight. I mean, it cuts dead on everything. There's no drift at all.
Oh wow.
So as soon as I notice any drift, I'll clean it and re-grease it.
You just told me you're trying to behave.
Hi, Guido. I guess that's talking to me.
But yes, right, if it's just stream. Then him.
Right, Russell?
Oh, I don't see him slap.
I just got a gadget addiction general. Just something else I forgot how to do.
Excuse me. Oh,
Been 4 streams over the last 7 days.
hey.
So if I buy some tomorrow, can I have some tonight?
What?
Peanut butter.
You're
I don't have peanut butter.
You like it.
Oh, Guido, don't call Mary a princess. It goes to her head.
Yeah, you take it from me.
Okay, can I get some tonight?
No. Why do you do it?
No,
No.
we're buying you a new jar. I'm buying a whole jar just for you.
Yeah. That's not true.
Are you guys listening?
No, not at all.
He's trying to bribe my peanut butter out of the cabinet.
I'm prepared. I didn't open that jar. I left that jar for you.
I wasn't listening. I've been trying to read the same comment for like 2 minutes now.
She knew you were listening, Charlie, when she heard you laughing. As soon as I'm begging for peanut butter and you started laughing, she knew you were listening.
Who's in favor?
No, we're not taking a vote.
Eat your sugar-free cookies.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Yeah, he'll just have to go live in his house without electricity there for a while.
No heart attack, no enzymes being pumped. One more blood test in about 20 minutes, and chest X-ray should be going home. Good to hear, Patriot.
That is good news.
Good to hear.
Russell says Rob's going to come back with a black eye.
That's what I said. He won't come out with a black eye. He'll just end up staying at his place without electricity for a few days.
Let me see what I can do here.
You know, Charlie, we've been together 25 years.
Wow, I didn't know you guys had known each other that long.
And yet, I won a $25 Publix gift card at my meeting last night in the raffle. And I said,
Nice.
honey, give me your jar of peanut butter, and then I'll go buy you a new jar that won't even be open for you tomorrow. No. So that leaves me with sugar-free cookies, Charlie, okay?
Well, there you go.
There
She
you go.
says you'll eat them and you'll freaking like it, okay?
That's right, Rob.
Hey,
Here, buddy, just for you.
that-
I'll eat this, and you'll
Oh,
have
you're a slob too.
it's not that
Charlie's
Peter
eating
Pan.
gooeyes on the stream, honey.
It's not the honey
I told you had a few left.
Peter Pan peanut butter, but hey, that's not even a close second, Rob. But
Denise says your shirt lies then, Charlie.
It will be empty by Sunday.
He says it'll be gone by Sunday. She says false advertising. She was going to feel bad making more gooeyes, Charlie, but not now.
That was the last one.
Oh my God, he's so fast with those. Sure it was, Mr. Johnson, Denise says.
It was.
Where are they?
Okay.
I didn't leave them there, so yeah, she took them out of the bedroom.
Make me big, Bill.
gee, Pat, I don't know you that well.
Hey, everybody. I love being on these live streams. Things go the way they go. That's cool. But somebody out there in the audience right now needs to hear this. And hopefully they'll know what it means. Lighten up, Francis. That's all.
Okay.
Mary wants to know if the painkillers are working as good as the fudge, Pat.
They're both working really good. They are.
Jim says, Rob, Charlie's eating gooeyes, Pat's eating brownies. How about a duck race giving away some of Pat's brownies?
I'm all for that.
Those
I
would
don't
be
know
some
if Pat- I
slow
don't know if
moving
Pat's gonna
ducks.
give away- I don't know if Pat's gonna give away any brownies.
There you
though.
go, Don. Any of you a-holes touch my stuff, I'll kill you. Good.
Was that from Stripes? That was for Stripes. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
so was a Francis reference. Yeah.
Yep. Lighten up, Francis. Okay. So again, we're all here to be friendly and have fun. Let's stick to that.
Yeah.
Mhm. I knew someone would get that.
Oh, somebody used a great reference in one of my streams, and I knew exactly what movie they were talking about. Oh, the guy at trivia tonight. Not only was the questions really easy, and then he gave you the actor's name, and I was like, I don't even need the actor's name. What was the clue? The 1994 action movie. Yeah, listen up, Hotshot. There's a bomb on the train.
That was the name of the movie?
No, that's the quote from the movie.
Oh.
And I knew that we knew that movie before he even said it was a Keanu Reeves.
Okay, so that had to be from Snakes on a Plane. Yeah.
Nope.
Is that
Oh,
what
Sandra
where he
Bullock,
says,
isn't it?
don't
Do
shoot
what?
at the thermonuclear devices?
Nope.
No, Sandra Bullock was in it.
Yep. That was from Speed.
Speed. That was the name of it.
Well, it's like,
That was Dennis. Not Dennis Weaver. Dennis. He played the bad guy. Dennis Hopper. Thank you, honey. She won't give me her peanut butter, but she knows her movies. No, actually, I wasn't thinking about that when I said I love you. But it sounded good. Okay, Charlie, she just went out in the garage. She can't hear me. She really won't share her peanut butter. You should have seen her face. You should have seen her face in the car, Charlie. We're coming home. She's like, her one client, Jennifer. She's like, Jennifer's birthday's tomorrow or this week. She says, so when I went over to the house yesterday to clean the thing, I bought her some Ghirardelli dark chocolate, special chocolate caramel. And she says, I put it up in her wine cabinet because I know the first thing she's going to do when she gets home is have a glass of wine. I said, was that the bag of chocolate on the kitchen counter? And her head whipped around and she goes, yes, it was. And I go, oh, I only ate 2 of those. Charlie, I thought she was going to blow a gasket, buddy, when she thought I was being serious about that. That was a gift for my customer. Did you really eat those? No, honey, calm down. You didn't see the birthday card with them? Well, actually, no, I didn't. But no, honey, I didn't eat the cookies or the candy.
well, that's like, probably remember this quote from a very well-known movie. Is it true? Yes, it's true. This man's a dickhead.
No, he says, is it true? Is it true? Yes, it is. This man has no penis.
Yeah, you're right. Excuse me.
That's from Ghostbusters.
From Ghostbusters. Yeah.
Mm.
There were some great lines in that movie, Bill.
Oh yeah. He's a sailor. He's in town.
Cats and dogs living together.
Yeah.
Practical Ken. How you doing, bud?
Hi, kid.
Yeah, Denise says, "Oh, the plants will die." Yeah, who's your buddy? Who's your pal?
Blind Shane says Bird Box is an awesome movie. But Shane, if they turn off the sound, the movies are all the same to you, aren't they?
What, buddy?
Wow, Greg. I appreciate it, buddy, but I've got plenty of V-Knuckles to test the Manicore with. Dog.
Yeah, Greg, I was telling him I found two, and I took two to my meeting yesterday. That was the first time I've ever found two V-Nickels in 1 month. I had to call my buddy Charlie.
Yeah, that was really nice of you there.
Buddy, I'm always thinking. I'm always looking.
Yeah,
at you, buddy. Rusty, we weren't far from it, buddy. Excuse me, I'm sure everybody saw him, but Guido's is here. What, buddy? Come here. Come here.
Hey, Marty, info we didn't need to know.
Yep.
Jim, again.
It's funny because one of my favorite Latin sayings is semper ubi sub ubi, which means always wear underwear.
Hey, as long as you can get up in the morning, get your underwear in the
I
right.
am, Reed. Still haven't found one yet. Even the one in the office. Mm. So I've heard that the
Oh yeah.
Dick
Marty,
Sack event kind of was like, some people found some stuff and few people didn't.
yeah, the thing about finding stuff with any metal detector is location.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yep,
it's a
Don,
big
that's
deal.
another great stripes line.
If you got a place that's loaded and it's no more than 6 inches down, about any metal detector in the world will find it.
Yep.
I like
By the way, it says I
some
don't-
eyeball finds that they have in fields where like somebody's walking along and it was like a thimble sitting there or
Yeah.
a key just sitting right there or a coin just sitting right there. You
Yeah.
know, after a fresh rain, that to me would be bad to the bone.
Yeah.
Walking around finding stuff.
All I've ever found that way is clad, but you see the guys that find
Huge.
standing liberty.
These were an eyeball find, Rob. A Pat.
Yeah.
They're J Labs.
Oh, nice.
You found that on the beach, Charlie?
No, I found it out in the park.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, it still work. Maybe I'll try to sync that to the Xterra and see if that'll work.
Yeah, there you go. Hi, Deej. That would be sweet if they paired up, man.
Yeah. Hi, Deej.
Hi, Miss Deej. So, Deej, let me ask you, Deej, did you think they did a nice job upgrading the pinpointer?
Shane says he found a $1 1 inch in the ground. You just never know.
Yep.
Awesome, Shane.
Jim, I'd love to go bury a whole bunch of V. Nichols and Charlie's Lord if he wasn't 8 hours away from me.
Still wouldn't find it.
Wow. Look at what she says. 16 frequency shifts on that pinpointer.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Metal AF, I try not to show clad in my videos too. Since Monday Digs, you have to limit your time to 14 minutes and then 1 minute for a computer intro. That house that I showed last night, I had to cut every bit of clad out. I had to cut a couple keys I found out. I had to cut anything that wasn't a Wheatie or a silver or a relic out of the video. I will tell you right now, I don't personally watch a 30-minute video at clad. There's also another fairly big name channel that the last time I watched. Oh, I was going to say her, but let's just say they. The last time I watched their video, it was a 16-minute video with 3 finds. I'm not watching a 16-minute video with 3 finds in it. If you're going to spend 5 to 6 to 7 minutes talking about a regular coin, not something rare or cool, but if you have a video that's got 3 or 4 finds, it takes over 20 minutes. If I do watch it, it's going to get watched, like Pat says, in double or triple time, 3 or 4 minutes, and you're out of there.
Mhm.
Um,
Awesome, Benny.
I watched Dig That Beeps last video today. I like their channel. They put on a 24-minute video. They didn't show a single piece of clad. They showed them at the end. They found, between the two of them, they found 200 to 300 pieces of clad because they hunted all day, 4 permissions in a park. But
See, Robert,
they only showed the one Wheatie that they dug live, and they thought it was going to be a silver. But between the two of them, they got 63 Wheaties. But what did they concentrate on? They had 14 silvers that day, and 1 ring and a silver spoon with hallmarks on it from England. That's the stuff they showed, and that's the stuff I enjoyed seeing, especially when they did the Silver Digs live. I guess you didn't make it, hon.
I watched this guy's video one time, and I never went back. It's a 20-minute video, 10 minutes and 20 seconds in. For the first 10 minutes, 20 seconds, all I did was swing the coil and talk. Then
Yeah, there's that young guy. There's that young guy out there who's got a big channel, and that's what he does, Bill. And I just don't see the attraction of it.
I don't either, But then the rest of it, like I said, it's 20 minutes long. He dug that pull tab, and the rest of it, he swung the coil and talked. Then at the end, he goes, "I found that some change." Well, he didn't show digging the change. Even that would have been better than a pull tab and just talking. I mean,
hey Tom, it does come with a holster, Tom.
Deej said she just got back from her metal detecting club meeting. That's great, Deej. I was beginning to think I was the only person on YouTube that actually belonged to a metal detecting club. That's right, Reed. That's what my mother taught me, Reed. Always wear clean underwear because you never know if you're going to be in an accident. You have to go to the hospital.
That's right.
Of course, I know if you're all
Well,
bloody
it could
laying
be
there,
worse things. What if
Right,
Charlie
you know,
got rear-ended by a Brinks truck that was carrying nothing but V-nickels? Now that would be like weird freaking coincidence. Just like- won't even let him pick one up off the street. And
No.
the truck.
oh,
there was only, to be honest with you, Pat, I drove an armored car for almost a year, and I bet I could count the times on one hand that we actually transported a huge pallet of coins. Everything else was just paper money, and you think paper money doesn't weigh that much, but when you put 2 pallets of paper money inside the back of a armored truck, my damn front wheels were barely on the ground. When you get to pallet size, paper money gets heavy.
yeah.
Oh,
That's like,
Danny boy, thanks for saying that, Danny boy. I didn't know if you could do that.
What I always like is in the movies where guys rob a bank for gold bullion, and they easily carry it out. Standard gold bars weigh 75 pounds. How do you pick up one in each hand and just walk right out the door with it?
Well, Mark likes the new pinpointer that Deed showed in her video tonight.
Well, he also dug 41 bullets yesterday. Nice.
We're in BLM land.
Civil War, Mark. I know that's what the stuff you like to find. I'd like to find more of that too.
More than likely where he lives, yeah.
Yeah.
Trevor, have a good night.
I know if I dug that many bolts in California, it means I was on BLM land or in a park.
Ken says your underwear are never clean after an accident.
That's right. As Bill Cosby used to say, first you say it, then you do it.
Yeah. But not always in that order.
Danny, I think Rob was talking about pairing your Beats
The
to the 600.
I was wondering if you could take a pair of aftermarket Bluetooth headphones and pair them up with the machine. Yes, I was wondering about that, so thank you.
Yep. You can't. I know.
Metal AF hunts 7 days a week, 4 to 7 hours a day. I wish I could do that, buddy.
Me too.
Yeah.
I used to do that.
You know, it's funny, Metal AF. You say that, and then you say, "So I show only the best five to 9 clips in one video a week." I had some guy new to metal detecting was watching one of my videos earlier, me, Dalton, and Troy, and they're like, "Man, you guys find nothing but the good stuff." And oh no, we find as much trash as anybody else. We just don't show the trash. We try and put the best finds in. I actually did a short video dumping all the trash from a 5-gallon bucket that the three of us dug in one day, and I put it all out in a big tarp. And oh my God, was that a lot of trash?
Hi, Kelly.
Hi, Kelly.
Ooh, she came in with a bang.
Yeah,
Hey,
Rusty
Grandma.
finds. I completely agree.
Cam brings up a point. Latency would potentially be an issue with some Bluetooth devices.
Well, I'm pretty sure the earbuds you got are low latency, so they should work fine. Ones you found, Charlie?
Yeah, I think they will. I have some Sony earbuds my wife bought me like 2 years ago, and I synced those to the Knox, and it worked great to the 600. So I think I'll be all right, one way or the other.
Yep. Yeah, Rampage against the Civil War. Yep. That's what I thought. Oh, yeah, it's like back home, I hit not too far from where I lived. There was a 111-acre BLM spot. Another one was 13 that I could easily access. And all I ever found was slugs and bullet casings. You know? But I could fill a 5-gallon bucket up with brass shells in about an hour. So I made money off of it.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny, Bill, you say that. When I used to go to my meetings, when I first started detecting, and I'd go to a meeting and we'd finish up at the find table, and there'd be a guy with like
Hey,
a dozen,
Benny.
2 dozen rifle shells, and he'd walk over and dump them in the garbage can. I'm like, what the hell are you doing? You know how much money and brass you just threw in that garbage can? I said, why aren't you recycling that? And he goes, well, my local recycling place doesn't take any brass that used to be bullets. I'm like, dude, you just telling me to pick them up at the end of the meeting. I said, my freaking recycling place takes anything that's metal. They don't give a shit if it's a bullet shell.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I never
And
heard
brass
of
is the second highest you get paid for behind copper.
Yeah.
Copper.
Grandma
Oh,
Kay
Mr. Emmett.
just got her first car today.
Do what?
Awesome, Kelly. Grandma Kelly found her first car today.
Congrats.
Awesome. She said,
Kelly.
how's this room full of handsome men? She can stay all night long if she'd like.
See, I told you to start finding cool stuff pretty soon because you put out a little metal detecting video. So I'm finding the junk. I'm not too good at this. I go, we all went through that.
Yes.
Soon you'll start finding the good stuff.
Some of us are still going through that, Kelly, so don't feel bad.
Took me just till now to realize she wasn't talking about buying a new car.
Good night, Mary.
Yeah, Reed says you don't even need a metal detector to find all the thousands of bullets out there in the desert. I would bet, Reed. But
Bye,
I'll tell you,
Mary. Have a good night.
I completely think that every single target you dig out with a metal detector, which is obviously going to be metal because it's a metal detector, I have 5 buckets here: scrap, brass, copper, lead, and aluminum cans. And every 2 months, I go up to the recycling place, usually get somewhere between $15, $20, $25. If I've had a good month of copper, it's on the higher end, and that just goes right back in the gas tank to be able to go out and metal detect more.
Lead is getting a good price nowadays.
Yeah, I recycled. I know Pat's found. I know he found that big lead weight.
Yeah, and I just found that giant lead sinker. That was pretty freaking cool.
I found a piece in the ground, Pat, that was all folded up like an S. But
Yeah,
I knew it had been down there 100, 110 years. It was completely white, and it was still as malleable. And, you know, you think about those old farmers going down to the 5 and dime store. You know, that was basically their duct tape of the day.
yeah.
You bought a big chunk of lead, and you tore off a piece as you needed to do soldering or whatever.
Yeah, you're back when I was a teenager. One summer in between high school, I did 2 things. I bought pickups and sold them for a profit, fix them up if they need some. but I also scrapped a lot of metal. And this place called me up. So they got my number from somebody, and they go, "Come and look at this." And they had this yard full in the old mills and stuff. Instead of electricity, they would have drive lines with belts off of them run everything. Okay, they had redone an old mill, and all this number 3 tubing was there, number 2 poured cast joints. Well, 3 other guys went out there and went, "Nah, we don't want it." But in those joints, they had what was number 2 Babbitt. In the old days on motors, before they had insert bearings, they had poured Babbitt bearings. And each one of those joints had 2 pounds of Babbitt in it at $7 a pound. And the guy gave me the
Wow.
stuff to gone it off. So I made like $2,700 off that one place. And that was back in the 70s.
Wow, Mark says he's found over 2,000 Civil War bullets this year. I have a total of 1.
One. Hey, you're doing better than me. I live in the middle of the Civil War area.
That was found.
I'm
That
one
was
year.
found at the 1900 courthouse in Missouri.
No, you found one in Tallahassee.
Yes, and that was after the ones in Missouri.
Okay.
And that one's fired. So that's
Thank you, Kelly.
night, Danny boy.
Yeah,
That's
you're right.
true,
Shane.
Shane. Just getting out and being able to swing is great by itself.
Yep.
Shane said if he had a vehicle access, he'd be hunting 12 hours a day. I'm with you, Shane. Honey, why haven't you gone to bed so I can steal your peanut butter? I say this in all seriousness. It wouldn't surprise me if she's already moved it.
Of course.
When I found that jar she hid a few months ago in the one cabinet I wasn't supposed to be looking in, I sent Bill a picture.
Yeah.
I said, "Bill, look, Denise hid the peanut butter so she gets some."
Yep. It's funny. Oh God.
Mary, wish you the best.
So far back.
Ugh.
Well, guys, I'm going to take off. I got to get up early.
Hey, Charlie, thanks for being
Thanks
Oh,
here,
for
brother.
doubling me up here, guys.
You don't work, Charlie.
No, not at all. Oh,
Metal AF may be the hardest working metal detectives, but Charlie's the hardest working guy. So
yeah, we got to do what you got to do sometimes. Y'all have a good night. Take care, everybody.
Charlie, take care.
Catch you guys soon. See y'all
Take
Sunday.
it easy, Charlie.
All right.
Shout at me later, brother.
So Florida has the peanut butter burglar, according to Shane.
There's the peanut butter what?
Burglar. He says
Oh.
McDonald's has the hamburger.
Oh, okay.
Hey, I can't remember who it was in the stream today, but I do like Menardoites. I do like that phrase.
Yeah.
Yep, Grandma Kay says my scrap guy doesn't care if it's railroad spikes because he knows everything I pull stuff's out of order. Yeah, metal's metal. Who cares, guys? They're just recycling it.
Yep.
Yeah. I hit that little beach yesterday, guys. Or when did I go? Monday. What is today? Wednesday. Yeah, Monday. I got 6 pennies in 3 hours, but it was such a perfectly beautiful day. It was still enjoyable.
Yeah.
I was in the water up to my waist. It was nice and cool in the water. Oh, what is my favorite peanut butter? Honey, what's our favorite peanut butter? Honey roasted Peter Pan. That's the only thing. We get regular peanut butter now. It's not honey roasted. We're practically spitting it out.
Mm.
Ugh. Oh. Ooh. Dang. Oh, man.
Thank you, Mark. Yeah, Rusty, Denise has never tried making peanut butter gooeys before.
They're good. Chocolate peanut butter gooeys are good.
Oh, Deej, have fun in Pennsylvania. I saw your comment earlier that you want to go hunt Pennsylvania. I actually have one cousin up in Pennsylvania. I don't think he's on old property, but the next time I get up to Maryland, maybe my cousin will drive me up to see her brother up there in Pennsylvania. And maybe they'll know someplace, some farm I can knock on or something that they know that's old. But I'll tell you something, Randy and Shane do so well in Pennsylvania. And then you got Swifty and Otis just kicking ass in Virginia.
Good night, Mr. Detectorist.
Mr. Detectors, have a great night.
Yep.
I would love to do Daniel Boone's homestead. Yeah, no kidding. Me too. I'd love to do the grounds around the Alamo. Denise and her parents went there after I had to come back to Florida with the motorhome. And they said it's like in the middle of the city now, and there's not like a scrap of dirt there. It's all just cement. No, you don't need to take the peanut butter. You're wrong. I ate my sugarless cookies.
You'll be all right. Till
Yes.
tomorrow when you get
Yes.
the car. But you can go to Publix.
Yes, till I go to Publix and get some peanut butter.
Okay.
All right, guys, help me find the peanut butter.
What was that, Rob?
No, I said it loud enough she could laugh on the way out, Bill. But she is serious about her food, Bill. Don't ever make a joke or reach over and grab a French fry. I'm telling you, I'm warning all you people now.
You get your hand bit off, right?
Yes, you will.
Yeah. Been there, done that.
She's not one of them cutesy girls that you can share your food with that get all coy. Oh no, don't touch food off her plate.
My second wife would glare at me, and then get me in the middle of the night when I was sleeping. Did I just give her an idea?
Sorry, I know this cookie box makes a lot of noise. I'm putting them away so I don't eat any more.
My neighbor found over 20 crucial bills in his yard.
Did he mean Crodel bells?
I think so, because that's Shane and his
Yeah.
voice
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah. So at least they didn't say scrotum something.
Yeah, at least it didn't say scrotum bells.
That's it.
Or scrotum balls.
I still now every time Ken's in my stream, I just say hi to Particle Ken because I'm still I smile every time I think of that Particle Ken. Rusty Fines, have a very good night.
Good night, Russell. Thanks for being here. I tell you, his first video was killer. He found some really great stuff.
Who, Rusty Fines?
Yes.
All right, let me I try and update the cheat sheet, Bill, when I can.
You know, Mama sent me that one of those. I never did open it. I like the way it's spelled Croutobells on that one. Kroutil. I think they need that phone app they need to work on it there, Shane.
Oh, that's great. That's great. You know, talk about Rob being a day late and a dollar short. Important notification from YouTube. Age restrictions removed. FL Thunder, after reviewing your content again, we determined that the short video, the tiniest bikini on the beach today, is now appropriate for all audiences. Well, that's great. Nobody's watching it now because you put adult content. A little late on that.
Thank you, YouTube.
Yeah.
This Monado moment brought to you by YouTube.
Yep.
Don't you love it when you get help?
So, Pat, you were right, buddy. We started off the stream, Charlie and I think within 10 minutes we were at 60 people already.
Yeah, it was fast.
And then
That
we went
was
to
same.
Marlon's stream, and within 15 minutes, Marlon was at 60 from our stream.
Yeah. It's good, man. It's nice when the momentum and the joy and the energy just keeps carrying on and growing and drawing more and more people in. It's awesome.
And you were asking if we had a theme. We really didn't have a theme going. I just know that one person recently changed the theme of his streams, and that's not going to happen on our stream. Charlie and I will continue to have a good time and rock it out.
No, Kelly, it wasn't Rob in a bikini, but
Yeah, that's what somebody said in one of my comments. At least it wasn't a whale in that bikini. Yeah, well, Rob chose not to be in that video. As a matter of fact, Mark, our team night tonight was trivia. We changed it from Turd Ferguson to Schweddy to Pete Schweddy.
yeah,
Evening,
Mark,
Luder
scrotal
eight.
bells, scrotal bells, scrotal bells. What would come after that? It's Christmas time in my shorts. What?
I got quite a few comments, Bill, in my Monday Digs video last night. It was November 14th, and I had on a t-shirt and shorts, and fall hadn't even started yet. I was sitting there saying on the video. I say we're gonna have some cool weather coming in tomorrow. We might get some fall weather right there in the middle of the winter in November, and we were finally just starting to get some fall weather.
Yeah.
Pat
Hi,
Paul,
Pat.
good evening.
Hi, Luderate.
So, Deej, when are you leaving to go to Pennsylvania? I put a 30-second delay on the chat, Pat.
Yeah.
Just how fast it goes, and people can't even keep up with the hellos. I had tried 20 seconds before, and this time I thought, well, let me try 30 seconds to see if it's not too slow. I still had people saying the chat was going by fast, but it was at least a little bit more controlled. NorCal, good evening.
Hi, NorCal.
Good to see you here.
Yep, I've already got the duck race done, Bill, for Sunday morning for the 47 people that were in my Monday Digs premiere last night.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, Bill, when you sit around the house all day without a car, it's amazing how organized you can seem.
This is true. It's
Yeah,
okay.
Grandma Kelly, though, there's a lot of people that feel like when the stream's zipping by, it kind of feels like they're leaving them behind. Kenny's
Kenny's
Collectibles and Gaming.
Collectibles.
Good evening, Kenny.
Welcome. Thanks for being here. Probably not going to be on much longer because
Yeah, Bill's cranking out of 2 hours here. He should be
2 hours.
He should be nodding off backwards any minute here.
Not only nodding off, but it's been a long day and my hip is starting to get sore.
Oh, Maria, sorry you're sick, hon.
Oh, who's sick? Excuse me.
I'm driving to Don's in Ohio, staying the night. When Don gets home from work at midnight, I will get back on the road for the last 7 hours to Pennsylvania. Okay.
Sorry you're sick. Get better.
Jeff's Obsessions, good evening.
Hi, Jeff. How you doing?
That's a name I haven't seen in a little while. See, there's Particle Ken.
Yep.
You know, Pat, it's funny. You co-hosted me for quite a while, and since I've been doing my show now about 2.5 years or whatever, it's amazing how many people have started streams and dropped off.
Oh yeah.
Or don't do it every week, or have tried to change to do different places. People don't realize how much work it is to be at the same spot at the same time, week in and week out, and get up
Yeah.
for that show.
You try early morning Sundays. Holy crap.
Yeah, I can't even imagine, Pat, because you know me. You know I'm not an early morning guy.
Yeah.
You know, I even stayed in the video from 2 weeks ago that you and Kimberly got me up at 6:30 so we could be on the road by 7. And I'm like, that's the middle of the night to me.
Hi, bad idea. And Jim
Kids,
says,
it's too bad we didn't have YouTube when we built the pyramids. No crap, bad idea.
Jim Steele says Mother Nature would take her PMS pills. Yeah, I wish winter was over with. It's getting
Well, Ken
old.
says he was digging with Jeff Obsessions a couple hours ago. Very cool, Ken.
Nice.
Yeah, I guess it would, Grandma Kay. Mark, absolutely no worries, sir. Jeff found silver. Always a good day, Ken.
Oh, definitely. Hey, Rob, I'm sending you a text.
What the hell did I just do with my phone? Jesus, Pat, if my head wasn't attached to my shoulders.
Hi, Mandy. Uh,
He probably dropped it when she slapped the peanut butter out of his hand.
oh,
Yeah, you think he's kidding.
Sheldon!
Whoa.
Good to see you, man.
Yeah, it's 10 o'clock at night. We got 31 people in the house.
I'm telling
Awesome, Bill. See, Pat, I just don't know what to say about that.
you could have at least laughed.
I am. I'm smiling, trying not to laugh, but I'm pretty much speechless.
Don't share.
Oh, Andy, you got a 17-year-old? Sorry. My youngest is 42. I'm glad they're long gone. I understand why cats disassociate themselves from their litter after they can get old enough. It's like, nah, get out of here and don't ever come back.
That's it. You know where the food and water are.
Yeah. And if you don't, well, tough shit.
Pat,
They just gonna- They're just going to give you away anyway.
I'm sending you a joke, Pat, that a comedian used in a clubhouse. A comedy house I was at, sitting in the front row with my then girlfriend, and that's what he said to her.
Have I not been saying this for years?
Yeah, he used that joke to her. She was so embarrassed she wanted to crawl under the table. Pat, I was laughing so hard I almost fell out of my chair.
Yeah, I sent it to Bill and he cracked up while I was typing it over to you.
I thought that's what you sent him.
Yeah.
Oh, Grandma Kelly, 17-year-old twins.
Oh my God.
Hmm.
Denise would kill herself.
Mm-mm-mm.
We've had 2 dogs here for 10 days and she's going up the wall.
See, that's the nice thing about grandkids, because with kids, when they're 18, you're stuck with them. When they're grandkids, you can send them back.
Mhm.
That's right.
And if not, you could sell them to the neighbor. So,
That's why it's fun being an uncle.
yep. Send them back home and let them get in trouble at home for what you taught them. They go, wasn't me. I don't know where they got that idea.
Holy crap.
Not that I've ever done anything like that.
NorCal, I just watched that clip. That is crazy.
What clip was that?
It's a highway crash clip, and
Oh.
it's crazy. Oh, not
15
to get-
on Sunday.
Not to get too serious
Oh,
tonight.
you're a youngster, Kelly.
Has anybody seen the footage of those New Mexico police officers going in to take down that shooter?
No, I don't think.
No, I haven't seen it.
Absolutely flipping incredible. Those 3 cops did the most professional job. From the time they got the 911 call to the time they got to the school and went in, they had that shooter taken out in 14 minutes.
Wow.
Whereas those Texas cops that all stood around with their thumb up their ass waiting for somebody to give them make a decision what to do, these 3 patrol officers, not even SWAT specialty guys, 3 patrol officers rolled up, used their training, used military tactics, cleared the building, engaged the shooter, put her down, and it was over in 14 minutes. It's one of the most professional things I've ever seen. Wow, Mandy's Candy, she's got boys 22 and 24. Well, I'm starting to feel better that I'm not the oldest person here.
You're not even close, Rob.
Thanks,
Jim
Bill.
Steele's the oldest. I'm next, I'm pretty sure.
Marty. Yeah, Kenny, you got that right. Hopefully that truck owner had good insurance. You got that right, Kenny.
Kenny's 61.
Bill, give me the hang on. Give me the screen a second, Bill, and I'll put up the clip.
Okay.
Oh, hang on. That's okay. Hold on. Okay, you got to watch it fast because. All right, I got it full screen, Bill, so I can't see. Can you see the screen?
Yes, we can, Rob.
All right, watch this tire right here.
Oh, this is wicked.
Whoa.
Tire comes off the truck.
Whoosh.
What are the odds of that?
And then, of course, you never know if everyone was all right or not.
It
And
just,
then here comes the tire again.
oh,
Unreal.
Doesn't take much, Grandma Kelly. A standard vehicle
like
moving at
I
highway
feel like I'm
speed.
rewatching my
The front
crash
end,
from 5 weeks ago.
the front end only weighs about 10 pounds at 60 to 70 miles an hour in most vehicles. So if it hits just right, it's amazing what can happen. NorCal, I'm 66, almost 67. How old are you? You said you're older than me.
Have a good night, Deej.
Good night, Deej. I like, got to check those lug nuts. Before the advent of even videotape cameras, I was working in my backyard one day, and there was a creek at the end of my backyard, then freeway beyond that. And I'm sitting there, and I hear this blood curdling screeching. Well, first I see a set of duels rolling down the freeway. You know, what the hell? And then all of a sudden, this truck on its side right behind the duels. The guy lost the whole axle and come out of the freaking housing. Never seen nothing like that.
Wow. Yeah, NorCal they were. Teenagerism. I like that,
Oh.
Grandma Kelly. Teenagerism passes. I like that.
NorCal's going to be 70 May. Yep, you got a few years on me. Got a couple years on
NorCal says
Jim.
he's older than Bill, circling the drain. Wow, Don's 55. Yeah, you know, we're all in that age.
Yes, Jim, it does. I remember watching it too.
Yep, Mandy, that's me. I was just driving down the highway, minding my own business, when there was an accident on the other side of the divided highway, 8 lanes from me. And within 2 seconds, she was coming at me head on. That is now the second time I've had the scariest 8 seconds of my life. Wow, I remember in high school watching Kennedy get shot. I thought you said Kenny. Wow, Jim, yeah.
All I remember is many, many years back, I was the passenger in the front seat of a Jeep Wagoneer, and we're going through a green light. Guy coming the other way ran the red light and turned into us and hit us head on. And I'm sitting there. I'll never forget my friend Eric, who was driving. He got pissed at me. And he looks at me, and I'm looking at my watch. And he goes, "What?" I go, "Well, it's a Timex, and it's still ticking. Just been in a freaking major accident."
Yeah, Jeremy, you might be the young man of the conversation. Yeah. Jim Steele says, you remember watching Kennedy get shot in high school. My big thing I remember seeing as a young man, I wasn't a kid, but I remember seeing as a young man in my 20s that I was absolutely fascinated with was when the Berlin Wall came down.
Yeah.
I
Marty?
literally sat there watching the TV saying to myself, this is an historic moment right now.
Marty, dig deeper, you'll see that there was 275 listed hard rock mines in the Grass Valley area. So he moved there in 1849. He could have started one of the major ones. Who knows? Find out. Send me the guy's name in my email or on Facebook.
Yeah, you have a Facebook account, right?
Yeah,
I actually put my Monday digs on my Facebook page.
there you go.
I might, if I get up the time and effort, I'll see if I can do it with Sunday's video too. I just have to remember to make my thumbnails vertical, because on both the community tab on YouTube and then on Facebook, they do a narrow picture.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, shorts have to be in narrow, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
What do they call that? Portrait.
Yeah, bad idea, Lab. So did I, and I never thought that. I mean, I was a young man in my
Marty.
early mid-20s, and I never thought that would happen in my lifetime.
Yeah, Marty, send me the guy's name and I'll look it up I got a whole bunch of history on that area. Maybe we could figure out what mine he had and if it really did anything.
Thank you, Ken. It's something I'm trying now.
But anyways, people, excuse me, it's 10 after. And
Yeah, Bill, you're way up past your bedtime, sir.
yes, I am. Good night, Kenny's Collectibles. Good night, everybody. Good night, Mandy.
Yep.
Particle Ken.
Kenny's calling tonight.
Kelly,
Particle Ken, Bad Idea Lab,
Jeremy.
Marty, Mandy,
Bad idea.
Pat, Jeremy,
All of
Everybody.
NorCal, Jim.
Thank you all for
Okay.
being here. Now, do not forget Pat's Sunday morning show, the early show with Swifty. Don't forget Rob's morning show right afterwards with Charlie. See you then. We don't see you before.
Bill, thanks for having me up. Enjoyed it tonight.
Thank you for being up here, Rob, and Pat. Thank you
Always
for being
fun.
up.
Get that early morning energy going and carry it on throughout the rest of the day.
Pat, hope you keep feeling better, buddy.
Me too. Me too. Got to take my next medicines at midnight, and then I'm going to try to sleep.
There you go. Everybody have a good night.
Yep. Good night, everybody.